Well, today marks the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington, a day when thousands of people from across the country demonstrated for the cause of freedom and equal opportunity. That march had some Columbus connections, and one of them to a photographer who once worked at 10 TV.
250,000 people joined the March on Washington that hot August day. Busloads from Columbus came to witness a watershed moment in civil rights history. Among them, Columbus photographer Roosevelt Carter.
For the rest of his life, he always said that was one of the greatest things he did. He was so glad he was there because he felt like he was a part of history.
Although Carter went to Washington on his own time, his wife of 32 years, Sue, told me of how excited he was to be part of the Columbus contingent. The Catholic Interracial Council of Columbus took a bus down. So did the local NAACP and Urban League, along with church groups. High school and college kids joined the excursion. Sue Carter was a little afraid for her husband's safety.
We had been seeing, the marches and things down south. We had seen the dogs. We had seen the fire hoses. And a lot of times things didn't turn out very well.
But Carter was focused on one thing, capturing the images that walked in front of him on the National Mall, including some Hollywood stars. Charlton Heston and Sidney Poitier, Paul Newman and Sammy Davis Jr., baseball great Jackie Robinson, gospel giant Mahalia Jackson, famed black writer James Baldwin being interviewed, and Burt Lancaster on the right with Harry Belafonte in the middle.
His pictures, you could look at them and you knew what this person was like.
The Library of Congress has included some of Roosevelt Carter's pictures in the National Archive.
He drove hard. He had a lot of ambition. He wanted to do things, and he did most of them. It was as though he knew he was not going to live for a long time. He died at 55.
Roosevelt Carter died from cancer in 1981. The Library of Congress has included two of his photos in an exhibit at the Thomas Jefferson Building in Washington called A Day Like No Other, commemorating the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington. And it runs through March 1st, 2014.